Ridiculous. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Indiana Success Happy Hour. This is a special edition with I'm going to call him a pseudo local big time celebrity here. We'll get to him in just a second. Brian Quinlan here from Daniels Real Estate, not a local celebrity, maybe in certain circles. You, sir?
Brad Nickham, Nest Mortgage Group, definitely not a celebrity.
All right. And our celebrity guest, sir, tell the folks who you are.
My name's Clayton Anderson. I'm a hillbilly from Bedford, Indiana. And we're up here in the big old hillbilly part of Indianapolis right now. Feels like back home, almost hometown.
Oh, we're out here where the men are proud and the sheep are a little nervous.
The voice is great. Clayton, for those who don't know, what do you do?
I write songs, sing country songs, sing songs about my life, and been doing it. Moved to Nashville about, 13 years ago. And been chasing that country music dream and letting it rip.
Does the southern accent come from Bedford or Nashville?
It comes from Bedford. Now this is a crazy thing. It really is a true thing. I actually went back and gave a talk at my high school, and these kids from
Bedford North Lawrence.
Bedford North Lawrence, go Stars, baby. Damon Bailey, shout out.
Boom! He's probably watching the show.
He is.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Hello,
You
Damon.
better believe he's going to.
Damon and I went to college together.
Oh yeah. Go Hoosiers. Let's go. There's a big influx of my dad moved from Kokomo when he was a kid. With his parents, and there was a bunch of people from Arkansas moved to my hometown.
Oh,
and my dad and my aunt still talk about how dumb their neighbors talked, but that was the only people they knew. They moved in the summertime, so they hung out with them and bled over. But all these kids in my high school were like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Bedford."
down the street, dumbass.
Hey, I can attest that I moved to Bloomington, Indiana in 1988 and went to work as a union bricklayer. And I heard things like, "Hey, hold again it," and I'll be back. I got to go to the toilet. And I would go back home to Wabash, and they're like, "Wait, what Bloomington did you move to?" Because I came back with a southern accent because everybody I worked with and everybody I was around had a southern accent.
I'm from the south suburb of Chicago and went to IU.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily, I guess I kind of do now, but like when I go back home, people are like, "Oh my gosh, you sound like a hick."
Thank you.
I've been here for a while, but okay.
The thing about talking, it's lazy tongue. It's
Little
really
bit.
easy to pick up.
Yeah.
It grows on you if you're around it a little bit. It's easy. But my dad talks the same stupid way I do. So it's like, people are like, "That's fake." I'm like,
No, it's not.
I've tried not to.
Yeah.
Actually, when I started playing music, we were playing down in Bloomington at IU, and people were like, "Oh, it's cool how you make these pop songs sound like country songs." I'm like, I don't know if that's
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's awesome. You're welcome. Brad, what are you drinking today, my man?
Man, I have got the Montagave Blanco La Rocas from NOM 1123, which is the Cascoin distillery in El Renal. And this is a great Vallas tequila. It's absolutely amazing. And they actually fermented this in a gigantic green concrete egg.
Ah.
Yeah. So special concrete fermentation, and it's a awesome Cascoin tequila.
Fantastic.
What do you got?
Today I have 7th inning stretch because we're still in baseball season. It is a Pilsner from Grand Junction Brewing, right nearby. Guess not right here in Indiana, right here, Westfield, Indiana. Actually, I think it's been a long time, but I think I've had this one before, so it's pretty solid. Clayton, any idea what you're drinking?
I don't know, but it's delicious. That's how I do.
What do we got here, Brad?
What did you pour me up there?
Well, he has a great margarita made with Siempre Reposado, which is
Repasato's always been my favorite.
and Siempre, owned by Alex LaCroix, made by Sergio Cruz, and this is a fantastic. Everybody loves this tequila. You'll have to taste it, not in a margarita, and you will sip it and love it. It's amazing.
That's what I found is I enjoy good sipping tequila.
Oh, there you go.
Just enjoy that.
If it's good, it
More
probably
like,
won't kill you.
It's
actual tequila.
Like just sip it, enjoy it a little.
All right. Well,
cheers.
Cheers to you. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers, Clayton. Thanks for coming.
So, Clayton, being a celebrity country music singer, is there any draw for you to create your own spirit?
Yeah, I've actually been approached here recently about it. And My grandma.
How does that work? Like some random company reaches out like, hey, buddy, what do you think about starting a bourbon?
Yeah, I mean, I've had it from everything from a huge a huge beer company to a smaller local spirit company to kind of across the gamut, and it's just never really made sense. So I've kind of pushed off my grandma. I kind of have this grandma rule. I'm like, how would she feel about it? Like she's so she come from poor part of. I mean, we're not even technically from Bedford. We're from Olytic, East Olytic.
Yeah, that's where they're making some limestone.
Then it's really hillbilly, but
Indiana Olytic stone quarry.
That's right. That's right. So I don't know. I just never thought like it was a good time to do it, but yeah,
There's still time.
yeah, I've been fancied by the idea.
Okay.
It's tickled my imagination a little bit.
Okay. Now, being completely honest here, Clayton and I just met today, and I know very little about you except you're a country singer from Bedford.
Yep.
So let's start kind of there. Did little Clayton Anderson always want to be a musician?
Oh no, I dreamed of being Damon Bailey when I was growing
Oh,
up.
all
I
right.
wanted to play basketball at IU.
You're taller than Damon.
I wanted to. No, he's got me by an inch.
Does he really?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
6'4".
okay.
I'm 6'3".
I think he's 6'4" on paper.
Well, we all had a little bit.
I was 6'1" in high school, but I was barely 6 feet. So
no, I didn't really. I was really wrapped up in sports, and then ended up the way my birthday falls. In high school I started hanging out more. When I became a senior, I always played with the older kids.
Okay.
The kids are great ahead of me. Then my senior year of high school, I hung out with a bunch of guys that played guitar, sing around a campfire, and that's kind of how I got hooked on.
Dude, I can listen to you read the freaking dictionary. Your voice is phenomenal.
Somebody said I should do that. Actually, Bob and Tom from Bob and Tom was like, man, you should do some voiceover work.
You see, I try to do voiceover work. I audition all the time.
Yeah.
But man, if I had your voice, I'd be getting hired all the time.
Well, you give me the job, so I'll give you half.
Oh, all right. Yeah, honestly, the cut ain't that good. All right, so you got into music high school, sounds like?
Yeah, high school, and then went to college, and obviously,
Good IU?
Yeah, went to IU.
All right.
Go Hoosier.
That's right.
It was fun. Me and my roommates would pick around a guitar on the couch, and it's like it was pretty easy to get girls' attention that way.
Yeah.
And
Chicks dig it.
And honestly, just one thing led to another.
Know that.
Scars and guitars. They dig scars and guitars.
I played the sports. Yeah.
But no, one thing ended up leading to another. Accidentally, somebody canceled.
Accidentally fell into a music career.
Yeah, I walked in. Somebody canceled on a bar last second. We were the only people who could do it, and we brought enough people that they kept, even though we sucked. They kept bringing us back.
Was it a Bloomington bar?
It's actually a hometown bar in my hometown called Rusty's West End.
Okay.
But we brought enough people, and we had a ton of people come down from IU to see us do it.
Shout out to Rusty's West End. Is it still there?
Unfortunately, it's
bummer.
It's not. She's gone.
Gosh.
But no, it was I got hooked. I just absolutely. It's the most powerful drug in the world. I've told a lot of people that there's so many people that have passed away or got in trouble, but I was like, you go searching for that high that you get when you perform, whether it's to two people or whatever. It's still this thing. It's undescribable of how it makes you feel.
No doubt. And you've performed on stage, and I have as well. There's no doubt that when there are people in front of you and they're all getting fired up because of what you're doing, it is just endorphin inducing right there. It's like, this is awesome. And I used to be real nervous being on stage, and so now it's like, this is great.
Yeah, it really is. It's a second to none feeling.
Cool.
It's just pretty powerful.
I remember I met you actually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we were walking. I think you opened for Keith Urban the night before, and we were walking past each other, and I was like, "That's Clayton Anderson from last night." And my wife's like, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Hey, Clayton, can I get a picture taken with you?" And you were like, "Hell yeah!" We struck up a conversation and talked, and then we were at the state fair. He was playing the free stage at the state fair, And this lady's like, who's this guy? And I said, oh, it's Clayton Anderson. Told him all about you. And they got all done. And Clayton comes walking by and goes, hey, man, how you doing? And she's like, you know Clayton Anderson? It's like, I do. Yeah, we're good buds. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Have you guys ever played together?
No, we probably should do that someday. Maybe at the new bar.
Oh, wait a minute.
That'd be fantastic.
Okay. Well, you know what? Since he hit it, let's go there. So you've got a new bar coming to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And I guess just tell us about it. What's going on?
Well, it's going to be called Clayton's Country Bar. And
with Indianapolis needs, and I've said I'm not a huge country music fan. I will absolutely go there. But Indianapolis is lacking a good country music bar centrally located.
Yeah, well, honestly, I just want to bring a little bit of Nashville back to Indiana.
Great idea.
Nashville's booming. There's so much fun. It's just fun. The bars are fun. You go in there, you have a good time, whether you want to drink a lot or less or little or none. Listen to some live music. And Indianapolis is a fun town too. And when I first moved to Nashville, it was just a town. It's booming. It's just exploded into this big city.
Vegas, you mean?
Yeah, and I feel like Indianapolis we could have the same fun environment downtown, and that would draw more business. That would help our business. I mean, look at what the Pacers did for us, to extend, to go so far and to go to the championship series, the finals. Look, the restaurants, the hotels, everything. And Caitlin Clark, the effect that she's had on our town, those are things. But you have to have some fun. We did a soft opening, and a couple gals from New Jersey were in town for the All-Star game. They're like, wow, we're so excited this is here. We can't wait to come back. You have to give somebody something fun to do.
Yeah.
So not only locals, but the convention people that, why do you want to have your convention? Well, there's fun stuff you can do once the convention's done, So those are really my goals and the reason I want to really try to do it.
So you said you had a soft opening. Does this mean at this point you are open or still working towards that?
No, I don't know when this will come out exactly, but as of right now, which is August.
Today's August 6th.
August 6th, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
August 6th today. Oh, shoot. My friend's birthday.
You got to go? You got to go?
He's like, where? Thank you, Austin. No, you're not in Austin. You're in Dallas.
Hello. Happy birthday, Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
That's my wife's name.
Montana.
Oh, excellent. I'm sure she's watching. We're big in Montana.
Oh, huge.
Huge.
We have tens of viewers.
We do. Nationwide.
Shoot. No, we're
So,
not.
yeah.
We're not open right now.
Okay.
We closed back up. I really wanted to get a sense of the room.
Good
What it
idea.
would sound like, what we needed to fix, because until that time we were just playing to an empty room, and yeah, it was a little boomy here or there, but when we took everything off, exposed the glass that was behind some of the.
Boom! Now it's
I was
bouncing.
Like, oh man, so it really gave us a great idea, and also how the room would flow. It's a very long room, so it's like, okay, how is this going to work? Learn a lot. We shut back up, and we're putting the finishing touches on it. Want to make everything right, and then we're going to probably do a couple more soft openings again, and then
Brad and I are available to help with showing up if you need people to be guests.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Said soft opening.
yeah,
we're
come on
there.
Come on, love that.
And I'm going to throw this out there. When you have your friend Darius Rucker come in and perform, I would love to come and watch.
I've only got to play with him one time, and I've met him a bunch. One of the nicest. Absolutely.
It seems
nice
like
guys.
just pretty down to earth, but I'll tell you what, I listened to his biography. That man did a lot of drugs. And Hootie the Blowfish, holy moly.
He put the blow in Blowfish.
For real.
He did, yeah.
Well,
Crazy.
I told you that they're looking for the other high,
yeah, absolutely.
He found it.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you go down the road of, okay, I'm making music, becoming popular, and you know what? I want to open my own bar. Does someone approach you with that, or is that your idea?
Yeah, I had a couple guys bring up the idea, and then it kind of fizzled out, and then it was still in my head. I was like, man, this is something that I would still like to pursue. And they reapproached. I had a guy approach me, a different guy, and we're like, man, we could maybe do this. So that takes a village,
Sure.
I mean, to be successful. Luckily, I've had a lot of playing music. I've been in every dang bar from coast to coast. Not everyone, but I've been in
Damn near.
I've been in a ton. You see what works, you see what doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just trying to find those people who feel your vision and where you can go, and support each other to get there. Because I don't want to run the bar. I don't know how to do that side.
Good.
Right.
Good. Okay.
You know, you need a good team, like anything.
Of
Being
course.
sports people, and I'm so thankful to have that sports background, because one, I've met all my best friends from there growing up, and it taught you how to be a team player. And it's like, you can't do it on your own. You have to have a great group.
You know, I don't know how many times we've come home from Nashville. You know, we used to go 10, 15 times a year, and, you know, friends in every bar, and just, you know, hanging out in all of those bars. And then you come home to Indy, and it's like, oh, we can go to such and such, right? It's like most excitement I get is sitting down at 1933. You know, so it's like, why can we not have that type of music here? And Tin Roof tries, but they're packed, and there's no place else to go after there. And that's one of the beauties of Nashville is
definitely.
I'm diving into Tootsie's, and I'm heading over to the stage, and I'm going to Roberts, and, you know, and now there's, you know, everybody has a bar today. And in my opinion, as a person who went to Nashville for a long time, who didn't have to deal with all of the people that go to Nashville today, I wish I wouldn't have told anybody about it. Right? Because
of you.
I didn't have to stand in line to get inside of any of the bars. And now it's nothing but standing in line. But it's so fun. And to know that you're going to put something together like that here that is just so awesome.
Well, and two, it's like what you're saying, like, not only for patrons, but like, what about all the great musicians? Like, when I first went to Nashville, all I heard was Georgia, 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 Georgia. Well, there's a crap ton of great musicians and great artists from Indiana too, and
For sure.
And I say I want to bring Nashville to Indiana, but also I want to give these great artists who have left Indiana, who chase the dream in Nashville, hey, we got a spot for you right here. You know, one, it's a lot cheaper to live.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So
And by the way, if you need to find a place to live in Indiana, give me a call.
I can help you out with the financing. I mean, give shout out to some of the guys that we both know, guys like Scotty Randolph, Corey Cox, Jay Baker, Alan Williams, right? You know Alan, don't you? Or no, sorry, Alex Williams from Pendleton, Skinny, Big Machine Records, right? So there's a lot of great music from right here that they you know, and I know, you know, Alex personally and Corey very well. They don't play here. They play everywhere else. Like Corey's probably on the East Coast somewhere right now.
There's just not there's not a ton of places to play. I mean, there's some great places to play, not taking away. I mean, I've got to play a lot of them, and I'm thankful for it. But this I think just adds another stage.
Yeah.
You know, one of the big things that I want to bring to our side of the group, or what I'm bringing from my experience, is also, hey, we're happy our bands are here. There's so many times you walk in a club and it's like, do they even want me here? Like,
Do they know who I am?
I'm making them money tonight, but it feels like I'm a hassle to be here.
Oh yeah,
that's a terrible feeling. I mean, it's a grumpy life. You know, you go in a catering room. It's like you're on the world's biggest tour and everyone's grumpy. I was at Justin Timberlake's catering room, sitting with him, and this person's over there grumping, and I'm like, how are you being grumpy?
right.
Like you're on one of the biggest tours in the world. Like, so.
That was a good show, by the way. I thought, JT.
Yeah, pretty good.
How about when you're getting ready to play in a club and you're just trying to get somebody's attention to turn off the house music?
Oh. It's embarrassing. But that's what I really want to say. Like even, and I learned this from Jason Shear, who started the Tin Roof in Nashville. They created a community. They created a wonderful, like it's a community. It's an experience, and like all these people are in it together. And it's like if the bartenders are fun and they're excited and it's a team.
It's a team, yeah.
It's a team. The bartenders have to be having fun. The band has to be having fun. Everyone will make more money. Everyone will have more fun in the bar. So it's that attention to detail and the stuff that he did. I don't know.
And the sound guy has to be happy about making you sound good. Like you go to these bars in Nashville where the sound guy is so excited to get you ready to go. And then you can go in another one where you can tell the sound guy is mailing it in today.
Yeah, he's just there. He's just there to take his time. And that's the other thing is I want to take care of our bands. I want to take care of our sound guys. Like it's so frustrating. Like we talk about a lot of time. Not everyone's going to be able to make money and make a living playing music.
Right.
It's just you can't.
It's like sports.
You can't just release a song on Spotify and expect the world to love it. You have to create the relationships in Nashville to allow you to even begin to even think about getting on a playlist. You have to create an audience who wants it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have something to even get it going. But the thing about music is everybody's prices are doubling, but I'm still getting paid the same that I did 4 years ago,
Right.
5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's like, and not that I deserve, but it's like, man, how I'm not even thinking. I feel blessed that I'm able to do it full time. But how are these other guys? I want to make sure that they're getting we can take care of them the best possible. Because if you don't give the arts and the community enough love and support, what are we going to do when we go out and we want to listen to it and enjoy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit on a perfect point, and I'm going to say this so Brian remembers to check this part, because if you don't want to talk about this, we'll edit it out. But what I want to talk about is when you go and you see major act, Lucas Oil Stadium, massive act playing all these huge tours, and you look up there and you love that act, and you look at that guitar player, and most people don't realize that guitar player may be getting paid $500 a show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people don't know that.
Yeah. And I pay my band. I mean, I'm not going to say it, so I'm not going to try to write it. But I try to. I know that I pay my band more than touring people on national tours.
Yeah.
Their band.
Like if you get on with a Brooks and Dunn, you're going to get paid more than if you get on with another level that's maybe a newer act that's still bringing more people than what a current Brooks and Dunn show would. It's because they went a high level of musician. And you think of the kid that packed up from Columbia, Missouri, and drove his old car to Nashville and plays guitar, and somebody says, hey, do you want to play, on tour? And you don't have to pay for anything. We take care of it all. You're going to play in front of 20,000 people a night, and we're going to pay you $500 a show. And they go, yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it is a big for a young kid. That's why there's so much. It's like service industry. There's a lot of turnover in these bands, but and it's tough, because I put my artist hat on, then you put your bar owner hat on, then you put and I go back and forth with it all the time here recently. Even I tell my band, like, wow, I see why I'm mad at that bar owner. So
Yeah, because I don't want to pay me to play.
it's tough, but I do think music drives so much. And I guess it's up to the art. Here's a funny story. This is a true story. When I first moved to Nashville and the first time getting really in the recording studio, famous I won't mention his name, but famous backup singer who sang for King George Strait. He was like, a lot of guys gripe and complain and moan about getting paid. 10 years ago, I think they got paid $50,000-$60,000, and were on a retainer, but they only worked for 2 months.
Right.
But they griped and they didn't work the rest of the month, where he continued to go work
Every day.
And he was so thankful for the opportunity he had insurance, he had all these things, where a lot of musicians and everybody just craves to even be taken care of that way. But it is tough, and I don't know how you do it, because it's music is such a part of our culture, and it drives so many things. But it's like anything. It's a bar owner's going to look at it and say, well, we're still going to have people here or not. And then a musician's ego is going to be like, well, they ain't going to be drinking. I'm providing the mood. I'm bringing people in. And that's the most important thing is if you're starting a band or wanting to start something, if you're podcast, if whatever you're doing, the people with the most followers and the most engagement and the people who get people to show up, and the hardest thing to do in the world, I think, is to sell a hard ticket. There's people out there with when you're seeing people cancel shows, it's not because they're sick or it's because they're not selling.
Yeah, they didn't hit the ticket draw.
Yeah. So don't believe the PR spiel. They're not selling the ticket. So to sell a hard ticket is the hardest thing. If you can do that, you just have to control in our environment right now, in our world. You have to be the one pushing. I mean, look at Pat McAfee. Perfect example. He controlled the narrative, and now everyone wants a piece of it. Because of the brand, the reach, and the most powerful. I mean, when he does something, it moves them.
Oh, by the way, Pat, if you'd like to come on our show, we would be happy to host you here.
Well, Brian, you don't know this, but he knows Pat, and he's the one that's going to get Pat on our show. Or at least Connor Daly. Come on, at least Connor Daly.
Oh, my gosh, yes. That would be great.
Connor is awesome. My favorite IndyCar driver. He's super cool every time I've met him.
Dr. J.
Yes, she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get that working. Okay. So something I've always wondered, as a professional musician, you have, I'm assuming, a contract with a record label to make is it a record or an album?
It's a record.
Okay.
Same.
Thank you. Yeah, I always thought there were two different things, but I never understood the distinction. Anyway, but then you also go on tour, and your songs play on the radio, hopefully. How do you get paid from all those different? Are they separate contracts for all of those different things?
You missed a piece too.
Oh shit! What I missed?
You have to have a publishing deal for the songs that you're writing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there's a lot there.
There's two sides to a song. There's the master, the recording version. Whoever pays for that master owns that side of the song. Whoever writes the song, that's called the publishing side, the mechanical side, the sync side.
Famously, Taylor Swift had an issue with that.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
I don't want to get into it, but she didn't own the rights to her original album or something like that, and had to remake an album.
Her dad did.
Oh, okay.
Her dad was a big investor in the company.
Okay.
Helped make the company go. Taylor's one of my favorite artists. I love her to death. I love her songs. She's a master of moving the crowd.
Pretty good.
And she had her beef with Scooter Braun and for buying.
There you go. Yeah.
But anyway, that's all.
Yeah,
but he bought them from someone else to own them.
Okay,
that's a whole other
so
deal.
You got the master side, and you said the publishing side. Okay.
So those two sides
are separate contracts.
No.
Okay.
That's just a
song.
So if you want to talk contracts of how a label isn't going to sign you unless you're breaking already. Labels aren't signing anyone. The labels don't know how to even develop an act.
Not anymore.
How to break an act now. They are only signing things that have a following that are breaking.
That's what they see you on TikTok.
Or that's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
And because I honestly don't think they don't know, they don't have the bandwidth to do it. They just pick up on something that's coming down the train, and then they put some gas on it. And now I will say that I think Big Loud, which is a indie label, you could say, in Nashville, I think they're doing a fantastic job of breaking artists. But they know how. So the old days, you would have a big artist. This is your top artist. This is your Tim McGraw or whoever. But I'll use it in real terms, or in the most real. Anyway, whatever. These margaritas kicking in. You would have. So Big Loud had Florida Georgia Line. They used Florida Georgia Line they would go out and do Spotify events, right when Spotify was picking up, but yet they weren't controlled completely by the labels yet. So you would see them bringing in a little guy named Morgan Wallen, and then they do a song with Morgan Wallen, and then
Mike Hardy would show up.
They use Florida Georgia, and then Florida Georgia Line's like almost out of the deal. Like, forget this. Then they're done. They broke up anyway. But now Morgan's the star. Now Morgan has. Okay, here's Hardy. Hardy, we're going to use Morgan Wallen. So then he's opening up. He's going to all these events. Hey, Spotify, if you want Morgan Wallen, you got to put our guy Hardy on a thing. Hey, huge music festival. If you want Morgan Wallen, you got to get Hardy on the thing.
Okay.
And now we got Ernest.
And now, Ernest. And they've used Hardy to get our guy from Seymour that I love. He was in a band called Autobahn back when I was in college, and I was like, holy cow, these guys are awesome. He's in a rock band. But now his name's oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, put
Cut.
yourself on the spot.
I did Steve
From Seymour?
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Yeah, Stephen Wilson Jr.
Okay.
So he's from
He's from Sean Daniels' cousin, first cousin, or
cousin.
yeah.
we're all related and stuff. but they used Hardy to give him an uplift.
Okay.
And now he's crushing it. So it's all about trying to be in front, gain an audience. As we all play, it's like, man, I just want to play in more front of people. I know I'm good, but I just want to get more in front of more people. So that allows them to, that's how they leverage it. You sign your life away or try not to have an opportunity to do that. Jelly Roll's been famous on a lot of podcasts lately of saying, I already had stuff going on. I was making $1 million from my YouTube stuff, so I didn't need to feel the pressure because it's a scary deal to sign. You have to. I'm trapped in a record deal right now, and it's awful. It's the worst feeling. It was pretty demoralizing, but I think I'm almost out. So
Okay.
I remember the story when Riley Green signed his contract. He was in Chicago, and Jimmy from Big Machine Records was going to sign him, and they had invited him to this bar, and they had it all set up to throw this big party. And he presented him with the contract, and Riley looked at him and said, "Oh, that's cool," and left.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy thought, we lost him. He's going to go sign with Capitol or somebody else. And really what it came down to is Riley didn't know what to do next.
Yeah.
And he called some buddies, and they're like, go back. And they're like, what's too late? Now they're gone. But then he ended up signing with Big Machine Records. And one of the reasons they signed him was 1 million Spotify, listens a month on songs that weren't released anywhere other than him making records, and mostly in Alabama and Rome, Georgia. And, you look at, it took him a while. They really developed him as an act, and then put him with the right people. And, we know where he's at now, but
Big deal.
it was neat to watch that happen. But also there's so much politics there that I've learned from people that he could have blown it just with the politics of Nashville and not be where he's at today, or he may be even bigger than where he's at today. It is the politics side of schmoozing the right people and being in front of the right people and the right people saying the right things about you is the thing, or is it more the writing songs with the right people to get you there?
Oh, and it's just that thing of being ready and for the moment that it's all about timing too. I remember when I first made my first record, I was like, geez, oh Pete. I was like, we're getting a record deal. This is
really happening.
These songs are amazing. Everyone's loving these songs. And it's like, I go into the meetings, so like, oh man, you sound like Luke Bryan. And they wouldn't want to have anything to do with me because they already had that. Now, because of these algorithms, they're just signing everybody that sounds like Morgan Wallen.
Dude, even some of them look, wear the same hat and grow your mustache the same.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter. But everyone, even back in the 90s where everyone's like, oh man, 90s is where it's at. It was like, everyone sounded different. When they came on the radio, you knew who they were. Now these other people are blowing up only because they're good songs.
They sound like Morgan Wallen.
Blowing up because people think it might be a new Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
I even made a joke the other day. I was like, man, let's just make a Morgan Wallen song and see what happens.
Just sing down, down, up instead of up, down, down.
Because these algorithms feel, they know they know what to push. But there's a lot of politics. But it's life. There's politics.
Sure, in everything.
I've been very fortunate to have a lot of awesome people help me. The thing about Nashville, there's a ton of sharks who want to take your money, but there's also a ton of caring. It's an incredible community that want to help you, want to see you succeed. It's the hardest thing in the world to do. It's like how you have to write a song, and you have to have a song that can translate. I mean, we were talking about earlier before the podcast, like, yeah, some of these big writers, you don't always, like, they don't write a hit song every day. Like,
right.
So it's one, showing up to work every day, working at your craft, working to be better at what you do, But you just have to have that song that connects. And if you can get that song that connects, then it changes. It'll
Change your life. You just need one.
So, on that front, like I said, I just met you today, and I did check out some of your music.
Thank you. That almost made me almost a penny. Thank you.
You're welcome. On
A split penny.
On my phone, I have at least one Clayton Anderson song, "Beer on a Boat on a Saturday."
Oh, that's a good one to have.
Which is totally about my neighborhood. It's awesome. So I love that song. Like children, there's no way you probably can pick a favorite. But do you have several of your songs that you're like, yeah, man, those are some of my favorites?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do it in the dark.
Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, shout out to Pat. He made that song in summer back played the Indy 500. But no, I always say I always have favorites, and sometimes it's always the newest one.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like, oh, this is new and fresh, and then it grows old. But yeah, I have some favorite. There's a song called "Only to Borrow" that I think I love that song of mine. "Beer on a Boat" was one of the most fun music videos I ever made.
No way.
Laugh on,
That's great.
on Lake Monroe. We actually had a real helicopter before drones. That's how 2012, man, you had to rough it.
You had a helicopter, yeah.
You had to have a real helicopter come in. This girl kept doing this. I'm like, no, we want this on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to cut it out. Put those
Quit
away.
doing that.
I mean, it looks great.
However, so did you write that song?
That one I did not.
Is that a Hicks song?
That was a Marv Green song.
Marv Green, gotcha.
And I heard it. There was a girl named Ashley something. She put it out about the same time I did.
What's up, Ashley?
How you doing out there?
I think Tim Hicks from Canada
Hicks,
put it out as well.
Hicks,
Yeah.
Tim Hicks. No, Tim, guys in NASCAR stuff. Shoot.
Put
So
yourself
bad
on the
with that
spot
names.
again.
Yeah, I put him on the spot there. I knew it was a Tim.
He recorded it too. It's a great song.
It's a fun song, super fun song.
Here's a fact. So, when you write a song, all of those people in the room, Nashville rules, or whoever's in the room, you're a writer on the song, whether you came up with a
Got to sign in on the iPad, let you know you were there.
So, you share that publishing side of it, but to be the first one to record it, you have to have a license and an agreement that you can be the first one to record that song. So,
Okay.
I don't know where I was going.
Interesting dynamic.
Oh yeah, so once the song's recorded, anybody can put it out. So that
So let explain this part of the music world, because a lot of people don't know this one. So you may write an amazing song, right? And your publisher gets that out. We're going to have Jason Aldean cut this song.
Yeah.
And Jason loves the song, but he puts it on hold.
That's good.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney's got one of mine like that. That I would actually like to go ahead and, if he's not going to do it,
Get it off hold.
I would like to.
Can I have
do
that
it.
back,
I would
please?
like to do it myself.
Because as long as they have it on hold, nobody can cut that, right?
Yeah, it's changed a little bit. It's not as serious. Back 10 and previous years before that, it was very, very serious. Like, hey, our artists, we want to wait till the next album or something. But now it's not quite as serious. I mean, I think even Kenny told me, one of the guys I wrote it with was like, it's in the pile. You know, it might be in the next record. It might be
Kenny,
20 records.
give it back.
Oh, no.
No, Kenny, cut it. Make it a single.
It would be amazing. I mean,
Kenny,
it would be a
next
full
song.
circle thing for me because I love Kenny so much, and I got my break kind of winning a contest to get to open up for him. So
Cool.
it would really be a full circle thing for me. But yeah, it's like, oh, what's his man? Why am I going to do this today? Jason Aldean recorded "Living on a back road, swerving like I'm George Jones."
Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah, Brantley Gilbert.
And
All of and Colt Ford.
go forward.
So Brantley Gilbert's fans, who are rabid and crazy, the only time I've ever been scared on stage, like I really thought they were going to kick my butt. Like, and Georgia Southern, I'm like, these guys are going to whip. Like, they were just,
We're dead.
it's tough.
That's where it ends.
So they're getting all mad at Jason Aldean, who's another Georgia boy, for making Brantley a household name. Brantley finally stepped up and was like, hey, man, y'all chill out.
Right. I was glad he took this
It's
one.
making me a ton of money and
Yeah.
making me worldwide famous.
And also brought Colt Ford to the forefront because
Absolutely.
Colt was out there, doing rap and doing some country songs, and nobody knew who he was at all.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great dude. Glad he's feeling better, but
Yeah,
professional golfer turned
country music singer. Yeah,
country music rap, man.
All
It's
right.
such a great dude.
and Brantley Gilbert's got a connection to Indiana. He's got family from Rushville, Indiana.
He sure does. He sure does. He was going to come open up for me in Bloomington.
Wow,
And
that'd have been awesome.
Playing because he was a big deal in Georgia.
Right.
We were doing pretty good in Indiana. It's like, why don't we? Our managers were
from
like,
Yeah,
why
we'll
don't
cross
you-
from there.
You open up for him, he'll open up for you, and then Aldean did that thing. He's like, hey man, I think I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own stuff now.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I would too. You don't make me anymore. But yeah, it was really cool. He's a great dude. Man, his fans though back then, I was scared of. They were fighting. They were fighting everything.
They're still fighters.
I know. I'm a lover. I ain't gonna try to fist fight anybody.
Well, we usually do a shot at halftime. I think
Yeah, man,
we're about halftime.
This cup is empty.
I know. I seen that.
Calling Uber.
We got beds upstairs.
We'll be right back.
I'm Brian, your Indianapolis realtor. If you are looking to buy or sell a house in the Indy area, I'm your guy. If you're coming from out of state, want to make a move to the Indy area, I'm your guy. Check out the show notes for a link. We can get in touch and get you started. Thanks for watching. Now back to the show.
All right, we're back.
Whoa, we're back. We got glasses.
Does yours? No, you've got the fancy tasting tequila with Brad glass. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, C teaches some glasses. The people that make these, he made one for me and sent it to me.
That's pretty cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Siempre reposado.
Siempre, okay.
A little take a little snort of it.
Your first taste of Siempre, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Isn't
Nice.
it easy to
Put this in your
drink?
bar.
Yeah.
A lot of agave flavor.
Just I'm throwing
Great
it out
finish.
Yeah, that's so.
It's got a great nose on it. No lime.
Yeah.
Neat. I mean,
there. So when the Clayton Anderson spirit does come to fruition, you should talk to the guys at NOM 1414
actually, just talk to me.
or Brad. And yeah, we'll get you something high quality, I guess.
Even if you wanted to do, let's say you wanted to do something special for your bar, and let's say we wanted to do a single barrel Siempre that was a Clayton Anderson pick and have Clayton Anderson or the name of your bar right on the bottle as a single barrel pick.
Oh wow.
We could do that. I'm working on a Willar single barrel tasting tequila with Brad that'll come out next year. That's an añejo that we're doing all for charity. I'm doing a tasting with Partida in a couple of weeks out of Mexico to do a single barrel pick with them. So that's something that could be put together special for your bar. And
Super cool.
yeah, then you can make a drink around it too. Have it as a single barrel pick that you did. If you want to fly down and pick the barrel and taste through them and choose the one you want, we can coordinate that. And then you could have that bottle come out and buy as many of those as you want to sell at your bar and circle a drink right around that.
That's cool.
That'd be super cool. And speaking of the bar, one thing we didn't get into is where is your bar located?
It's going to be downtown Indianapolis, downtown on the streets. The old Hard Rock space. And,
Oh, wow. Okay. I was just down there. We went to dinner and then we walked to the Circle, and that was obviously under construction. I had no idea what was happening.
Oh, that's
there.
what I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
That's a great location.
Yeah, it's a fantastic location, which is half the battle. You wanna,
Yeah.
It makes life a lot easier. But we have a parking garage right next door.
Yeah.
That's even better. But yeah.
And for all the drinkers, there will be an Uber pickup out front.
Yeah, just Uber down. It'd be
There you go.
But so many people don't even drink anymore. It's like,
Honestly, non-alcoholic beverages is a huge growing segment of beverages.
so but it's a great spot. There hasn't been anything successful in there for a long time.
Is it bar only or is there food?
There'll be food as well.
Family friendly or not?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay.
There's only so many seats in the place, so it's you make your money off alcohol.
Yeah, of course.
But when I'm down there and I see all these families with kids wearing number 22,
I know. It's hard to
shouldn't
turn
we
them
want to get
away.
them in there for lunch or for a quick meal. Because in Nashville, and same here, we have the capability of having underage kids come in to eat, and then after a certain time, it'd have to leave. But I don't honestly. I don't even know the real laws. I've learned so much.
It's not your department.
No.
You got a team.
Let me make my opinion.
In reference to comparing this and obviously Nashville, when I think of Nashville, I think of multi-level bars.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one of that variety?
Unfortunately, it's not.
Okay.
I sure wish it was. I don't understand. Like, here's the crazy thing. Like, I think Indianapolis is crazy because we don't have a rooftop scene going on. But when I first went to Nashville, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Like, people pay. You go down on First Avenue's here, then Second Avenue. First Avenue's on the Cumberland River. All the bars face, that's to the east. All the bars face to the west. No one wanted to look at the Cumberland River or the stadium until a little bar called Acme, which is owned by one of the owners is Alan Jackson.
Wile E. Coyote?
No,
not that Acme.
No, Chattahoochee Alan Jackson. So when they were the first ones to do a rooftop, and I kept telling my friends, usually river or waterfront property is your most expensive property.
Yeah, right.
But for some reason in Nashville, they don't care.
They wanted stadium.
There's a little more now, though.
There's a lot more now, and now especially they're moving the stadium further east, and there will
Are they building a new stadium?
Oh yeah,
it's going to be crazy.
Does Luke have a rooftop?
Everyone does.
Because I haven't been to Luke's bar. I know it was Wild Horse Saloon for many years.
Oh wait, no. I thought you meant Luke Braun. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've only walked by his. His is closed.
Category 10.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that plays there on a regular basis, and it's supposed to be awesome.
His was closed and this is what makes me not nervous, but it's like, how do we figure out a way to stay open and actually be productive and
during the weekdays?
Profitable is the right word.
Yep.
During the weekdays, because on a Tuesday, there weren't a lot of conventions in town that day, and his bar was empty, and they were closed. Eric Church's bar was closing early because they don't put we're open till whenever. It's like if there ain't anybody in there, they'll just go ahead and shut it down. Mm-hmm. So,
but there's a few that. Like a Tootsie's is going
to get up there on that original first block. I mean, they're going to rock till Roberts is the bar that's kicking everybody's butt right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't know. That's what really is going to take us from being successful to uber successful in my limited experience at owning the bar.
So you mentioned Roberts, and this is a country music question I have because I feel like we are getting a real insurgence of 90s type country music. When Ella released that song with Riley that has a little bit of talking and old school country feel to it, and I heard that on the radio, I thought 5 years ago that song would have never been on the radio.
Yeah.
And now there seems to be this kind of an older country movement. Do you think that's really happening right now in country music?
I do, and then I hear all the 808 and trap beats and Morgan Wallen stuff, and everyone goes crazy for it. He's the biggest thing in country. He's the biggest thing in music, in my opinion.
I
think so too.
I feel country music is showing up on the stations I listen to. Mm-hmm. Like there's so much more country on the pop music stations that I feel it's like bleeding out.
Well, I think that's because they're here. Don't you think that other countries just kind of coming in and it becoming more and more popular?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there is a huge movement towards that 90s, early 2000s country. Cowboy hat country's coming back.
Sean Daniels, the cowboy hat.
John Party, for example, he wore a cowboy hat on a Saturday, but on a Friday he wore a trucker hat. And even I think some people were like, don't wear the cowboy hats. You got good hair, don't. I mean, people told me, like, don't wear a hat.
Your hair is magnificent.
Thank you.
He's got the voice and the hair.
But it's like, it's that whole thing with Tim McGraw. I mean, all those guys were all cowboy hat guys.
Right.
And then Florida Georgia Line crushed it. And nobody was wearing cowboy hats. Luke Bryan's wearing a backwards ball cap. But with Zach Top, who's crushing it.
Oh my gosh, he's so awesome.
Which I love, but then I hate him all at the same time too, because I listen to it and I'm like, oh, that's that. Nope, shoot, that's Zach Top's. And then I always say it's going to be the old song.
No, and then it says Zach Top.
Toby Keith's.
No, it's a Zach Top song. And then doesn't sometimes he make you feel like you just want to throw your guitar away?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I just saw
That's what
he's,
you get in bluegrass, guys. I mean, people
Billy Strings.
comes from that bluegrass. Great flat top pickers. But he's crushing it. He's leading the charge.
the Waste Management Golf Open, which is a very big Phoenix Open.
Oh yeah.
I saw Zach Top's name as like the opening act on Thursday out there. I had never heard of Zach Top, and now here you are mentioning him again. So
That's pretty big.
it's a big deal.
Arizona's a great country music fan base.
Okay.
I mean, Dirk Bentley's from out there.
Yep.
He had clubs. He owned clubs in Tempe, and then he brought it to Nashville too. Honestly, Dirk Bentley changed the game on Broadway.
He totally did.
First place you could get bottle service. First place you could. I'm like, gosh, dang, man, Dirk Bentley brought the party.
It's the first place that I ever bought a $36 Red Bull and vodka.
Wow.
Now, I didn't know it up
Nash
front.
Vegas, baby.
I only found out at the end when I got the ticket.
I thought I felt bad for that hillbilly wearing overalls that paid $20 for 2 beers.
Oh my gosh. And I had like 3 of those Red Bull and
Oh,
vodkas.
shit.
And they didn't even give you the whole can of Red Bull.
Oh, what?
Honestly, it's so expensive. It's almost like I got to go back to college where I pregame and I just go out when I'm already hammered.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
So
I say
here-
go 10 to 2 in the morning.
Here in Indy, your location near the Circle,
Uh-huh.
down the street from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, not too far from Lucas Oil. But of course, in Indy, Mass Ave is a popular location. You're not that far from that.
Yeah.
Was there any consideration to going there as opposed to Circle?
Honestly, my partner owns the building.
Oh, well, that was easy.
It was pretty much done deal.
Okay.
And I think it's just an impossible space to be. It's just a perfect location. I love Mass Ave. I do think a music venue up there would crush. I hear rumblings that there might be one coming.
Oh, wait a minute.
So, but I think it would absolutely crush. I'm not a fan of. Everyone's like, oh, well, somebody's gonna put this in or that in. I was like, to me, it's not competition. It's we need more.
Mm-hmm.
And what you were saying earlier is, well, I go here for a little bit, and then I go here for a little bit, and then I go here for a little bit. As long as it's not too overly saturated, and we can have enough good bands to play,
Yeah.
then I think you can. If what I'm seeing now in Nashville is it's too saturated. Because I was asking some guys, I was like, hey, would you guys come up and play up here? Love to just, have that Nashville, say, honestly, more for marketing bull crap of like, hey, this is a Nashville cover band down on Broadway. Just dumb stuff. To me, it's dumb, but gotta get them.
I have one that'll come.
Dumb but real.
But to me, it's just those guys I didn't think I could get my hands on, but people can't tip in every bar.
Right.
So unless you have the top 3 spots at the prime location, you're not going to make the money they were making pre-COVID, where they were all bringing. I mean, you got 6 guys in the band, and they're bringing home $1,000 a piece for a 4-hour shift, and that's a lot of money for a musician.
And some of them doing 2 4-hour shifts a day. Like I had friends do 10 to 2. Yeah, I had some that did all of them. Well, I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Tyson Haynes, who's 2 different magazines have rated Tyson Haynes the absolute best act on Broadway.
Now wait, Tyson, where's he playing?
He's playing Lucky Bastards is his most common place to play, but
Masters is coming on strong. It
Yeah.
keeps getting more popular down there. So
and he's also been playing Category 10, but he used to be the night closing act at Tootsie's on the weekends. Tyson is freaking awesome singer-songwriter.
yeah, well, shoot, I ain't going 40 movies playing those spots. I know that.
No, he'll do it. Call to Tyson. We can get him to come up here and play.
And
He's amazing.
One thing we didn't get into, I'm sure there's a stage at your place.
Oh yeah, we got a stage. We got a great sound system. Down the room in. Obviously, I'm so picky about it. I'll probably drive my partners crazy. Man, it's a little too boomy. We need to add this.
Yeah,
to
I bet.
this.
Are you doing real drums?
We are, and I'm nervous about it.
Yeah.
I got a drummer in my house.
We've practiced with it and without it. If you get too heavy a hitter, there ain't going to be no attack. You're not going to be able to put it in the system. But if we play, there's a yin and yang from it. I would love to honestly buy the expensive
Electric drums that everybody has in Nashville, right?
because it's just going to make the room sound so much
But
better.
you control the whole thing.
The drummers hate it. My drummer hates it. I hated doing it. I've never played Broadway, but I've done some corporate gigs when we've done like a NASCAR event or something. And I'm always mad going in there. Oh, we got to play these stupid electronic drums, but they sound great.
They sound amazing.
Sound great in your ears. Sound great in the crowd.
And they put them in drums so you don't know that you're not playing real drums.
Yeah. You would never, unless you know, you would never.
You don't know, yeah.
You know.
But my drummer brought his electric drum kit up, and I was like, oh man, that just made a world of difference in the room. So we'll see if my partners won't spend money to get it.
And I like it when all the sound guys are walking around with these.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably the only podcast guy that has this on his podcast.
That's a new way of doing it. But yeah, to me, it's all about having a great sounding room. You know, and two, one of the things that I'm excited about is we have so much going on. All my friends from Ohio came over here and we're like, hey, where can we go out and listen to live music? And really, shoot, all I could tell them Tin Roof, you know,
right.
And they crush it. Tin Roof crushes it downtown. They have a great thing. We're going to be on the same street as them, same block. So if we can just all rise together, if we can bring up a little bit on this end of the street, Wild Beaver's in the middle of us, they do an incredible business. It's not us trying to put them out of business. It's all of us
working together.
And, yeah, it goes back to what we were talking about. If there were 5 of them down there, people would go hop to listen to different acts and go get something to eat or drink at another place.
Dude, there are people in my neighborhood that would absolutely go crazy for that stuff.
Because I love Coach's Bar, but I can only eat lunch or dinner at Coach's so many times downtown, you know, and they have some of the best bar food I've ever had. So it would be nice to, you know, maybe, I don't know. It's all nerve-wracking until you get in there. Everybody's like, oh, congratulations. I'm like, well, let's get
Yes, yeah.
Nothing has happened yet.
Yeah, you don't say congratulations at the wedding. You say it when they didn't get divorced.
Hey, now.
So we've had you here too long already. So where can everybody find you on social media? What's your social media?
Just Google Clayton Anderson. It's not the astronaut.
Not the astronaut. Okay.
But he's a buddy of mine, great friend. You should actually get him on the podcast.
Is he really? Do you really know this Clayton Anderson?
He's a great. Yeah, Is
he from Indiana?
He's from out in Nebraska.
Oh, well,
yeah.
We only do live in-person interviews. So.
Well, he might
we'll fly him in.
All right, we'll bring him in.
He can get him on a rocket.
No, I just Google Clayton Anderson. Wherever you listen to your music, I'm there waiting on you. I've been waiting on you for a while.
Okay, I know you did say that you were on pause in hopes that the bar was going to be opening soon. Is there a future date where you will be traveling?
Oh yeah, we're playing. It's our summer schedule's kicked in. We're busy all the rest of this month and into October. Playing
local, national,
all over the place, everywhere from Minnesota.
Down.
Excuse me, man, that's kicking in now. And then we're almost out of a record deal, and I'm so excited because I've got a bunch of songs that I've been writing, and I can't wait to release them. And when you love to, you don't realize how much you love to do something until the ability to do it is taken away from you, and that's what I've been dealing with for the last 2 years. And I'm not a young pup anymore, so time is of the essence to me, and hopefully. I got a little plan, and hopefully we'll break a song on the internet, and then I can live my wildest dreams of playing. But you know what's crazy? I say that, but obviously, as long as I can continue to make a living playing music,
you're already living your wildest dreams.
It's a wildest dream ever.
And you've played some awesome. Those shows at the 500 on Legends Day were just legendary. You did such a great job at those. So here's my question: November 8th. We have a big fundraiser right here in this barn. We turned it into a casino, and this year we'll be raising money for Scott and Dawn Pollard's.
Oh yeah.
Pearls of Life.
He had a heart transplant the same time my sister did.
No kidding! Wow. So we'll have a big casino party. So if you're in town on November 8th, we would appreciate you coming here and hanging out. And if you want to bring a guitar with you. Or if you don't, there's 5 or 6 here in the house.
I could get one to steal. Well, let's just see.
Got a Takamine up there. Kenny Chesney up there. Since you could play that one or that Martin over there, but we'd love to have you.
I might be able to come.
That would be awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, we have some blackjack and some. roulette, 2 craps tables this year, 2 blackjack tables.
Craps.
Uh,
That's a fun game. Like it's a group game.
It is a
I'm
group
headed to
game.
Vegas
When
tomorrow.
the table's hot. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's loud and
hot.
fun. Absolutely, the best tables when craps is going.
And everything we do is for a charity, and it's a lot of fun. So we'd
That's
love to
awesome.
have you. But appreciate you coming on tonight.
Yeah.
I know how busy your schedule is. You drove all the way from Nashville to here just for us, and it blows me away. And I just
one
really
more
appreciate
time,
it.
the name of the bar.
It's going to be called Clayton's Country Bar. My name's Clayton Anderson, and I would love for you to like my songs. Come on. Actually, go watch Miracles from Heaven on Netflix right now. My song comes in the first.
And we forgot all about that. Dang it! Okay, we gotta add that in. What's the song that's on there?
It's called Right Where I Belong, and that was one of the coolest things is going to see that movie with my family in Bloomington at the movie theater. See the credits roll, and my name's next to George Harrison, who also had a song in the movie.
Dude.
And we replaced Alan Jackson's Chattahoochee. I have the script, or not the script. I have, the script. It says, Alan Jackson's Chattahoochee plays, and we replaced him. And most of the time I feel bad for a guy, but he got played.
No, I think that song was right where it belongs.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm right where I belong.
That is so awesome, dude. And that's a great song. That's one of my favorite songs on that record that you did, because that has the other song that you mentioned earlier.
Yep.
That's the same record.
Yeah.
And
It's got
I
a
love
song
it.
called Your Love's Like Country Music that got us to be friends with Justin Timberlake. I still feel bad for that song because I told Sirius XM Radio not to play it, which was the dumbest thing I've ever did.
Oops.
Yeah. So go listen to that song out there.
Is it the one that has Indiana on it as well?
No. Indiana's a brand new one. It was on our last record.
Okay.
But that one's, I love.
That's a great song.
An Indiana song too.
And then
I'm biased. I just love them. I love all my songs. Just go listen to them all.
Yeah.
Each stream gets me almost a penny. Come
Oh
on.
my
Oh.
gosh.
Help me buy my
You're
niece
gonna make-
Christmas present.
go to
Tens of
each
cents.
go to each computer and then put Clayton Anderson on each computer and then hit just repeat on every one and let him play and play and play.
That's what they do.
I know that's what they
In the
do.
basements. Let's get those-
Well, before you got here, all the TVs were streaming Tasting Tequila with Brad.
All right, well, Clayton, is an absolute pleasure. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it
Brad,
very
as
much.
always, thanks for hosting. And to you, we'll see you next time on Indiana Success Happy Hour. Cheers.
It's Brian and Brad, grab your seat. Real talk served with a boozy beat. Tune in, don't even blink, 'cause real estate makes us drink.